My name is Sherwood.
My name is Kiori, Kawai.
In Water in the Desert, dancers' movements make drawings in real time. Their movements also create and control sound.
Musicians improvise along with the sounds that the dancers are making.
Water in the Desert follows fragmented and disillusioned people as they decide to search within themselves for answers they can't find without. They eventually realize that we're all a part of nature, even in the urban life.
When I was in the desert, I realized that the human beings, the water, human beings' body is the water. And then when I come back to the city, the water in the desert is like human beings in the city.
It's because the desert's such a desolate place, but there's life in the desert. There's water coursing through the whole thing. There's this whole ecosystem. And the city, sort of like a desert, the steel, electrical lines, all the concrete, in and of itself it can be taken as a lifeless place, but it's really because of the humans that the city becomes alive, that the city flows with energy, with life. And so we take an analogy of humans in the city and make it as a simile to water in the desert. And through our piece, as humans start out in the city, and then through the course of the piece they transform into water in the desert. Well, we came up with the idea originally, the concept, which we were just talking about, and then we experimented for a while. We had different people come, different musicians, different dancers, and we experimented with different ideas we had. And then we started nailing down, just scene by scene, what we wanted the storyline to be, what we wanted the emotions to be.
And also with the interactive system that the human body, dancer's body gonna make sound and visuals, and then musicians gonna interact to the sound that the dancer's making.
Yeah, it took a lot of experimentation to figure out how to put all these pieces together, because we have dancers dancing, we have musicians improvising along with the dancers, but then the dancers are creating music, and the musicians are interacting with that music, and then the dancers are also creating visuals, which they're interacting with. So how to put all those pieces together with the composition and the choreography that we've created took a lot of experimentation, and slowly, bit by bit, it started coming together.
Yeah, and then, in the end, we are all having the same intention all together, with all musicians and the dancers and the visual and the sound. Yeah. Joy and wonder, joy of life. Not only the expressing as a performer, but also listening and having the conversation with other art form, with other element. That's the challenging, and also it's joyful, and we success.
Yeah, I think one of the both challenging and subsequently successful things for me was, like I said before, we're so many different things we're trying to put together, and all of us really haven't had this experience of putting so many things together. But everybody, we had a sense of, at the end of each rehearsal, sort of like, wow, this is really, really amazing how it's just coming together, because we're all sort of putting it together Kiori and I come up with the piece and with a lot of the guidelines of what everybody's doing, but we're all putting it together. Performers putting the piece together with each other. And so everybody walks away at the end of rehearsal like, wow, this is really one of the most amazing things is how it's actually coming together. Wonder.
Wonder.
In Water in the Desert, dancers' movements make drawings in real time. Their movements also create and control sound.
Musicians improvise along with the sounds that the dancers are making.